Hi, this is Ron with Sandcar Services, and I'm documenting this for the Holley Corporation just so that they can see what's going on. But I'm also going to share this with followers because this is very rare. I've already done the diag on this, and this is just documentation. But this is a rare one. So this is an amplified car with an LS3 in it. It's got a Holley Terminator X computer in it, and it's been having problems starting since install. It likes to flood itself out, and we haven't been able to really figure it out till now. And what it turns out to be is the computer itself is defective, and it has one injector relay inside the Terminator X that's stuck wide open and sending a constant ground to the injector, which is allowing the injector to stay wide open, and it's flooding the engine out on the #1 cylinder. So I'm going to document this for Holley real quick. So here's a power probe that's hooked up. So the pink wire is the power wire, so when the switch is on we should have 12 volts to all the connectors. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so I've technically turned the ignition on, and we'll start with the number 5 injector. You can clearly see we've got 11.4 volts on the monitor right here. Red light is on, which is saying we have positive polarity. And then when we check the pulse width modulation line, which is the ground wire, there's nothing, and that's the way we should be. So we'll go ahead and check cylinder number 3. We basically got positive voltage, 12 volts at the pink wire. The grounding side is negative, which is the way it should be because the engine's not running, so there should be no pulse going to that injector. We got 12 volts to this injector, which is number 1. This is where the problem is at. See how the green light comes on and we got a tone for ground? That's because we're getting grounded all the time. So if I plug this injector in and this is pressurized, it's going to spray wide open with no pulse width, and it's going to flood the engine out. Now I'm going to turn the switch back off real quick. And to prevent this being a very long video, I have gone through and I have tested the wiring harness from the #1 injector to the computer to make sure that the wire is not grounded anywhere. No bolts have pinched it, no metal has rubbed through. Can't find any of that. But what's interesting is that with the switch off, we're still grounded on one, but we're not grounded on any of the others, just like we're supposed to be. And this is how I pinpointed it to the computer. I'm going to reach into the Holley and I'm going to disconnect the center connector, which is the one that goes to the injectors. And with it disconnected, now there's no ground. So that's the whole reason why this thing was blowing raw fuel out the exhaust pipe. So we need to take the Terminator X computer. Do you know how to do a pause? Do a pause. Okay, so sorry about that, but this is a Terminator X ECM. I really like these. I run them in my car, but I guess there's a failure on some of these. This is the first time Holley has seen this particular issue that they told me on tech support. So they're going to have me send this back so they can find out why this is now locking a constant ground to the #1 injector. But this same problem can happen on just about any fuel-injected engine control module, and it's really common on the GM stock computers. I've seen it in the automotive world quite a few times. So that's the documentation on it, and hopefully Holley can use this video to help them out, and hopefully if you guys have a problem where you're over-fueling, you guys can use it to help you out also. Ron with Sandcar Services, thank you.